Hey guys, welcome back. It's Paula. Today I'm here in my plan with me in my Wonderland 222A6. For this year, that is what I am in. I am in the weekly. This is my everyday carry that has any appointments, generally variations in typical work schedules and significant things that stays in my purse with me and comes wherever I am. So we are planning for the week of October 2nd through the 8th. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put down some stickers and do some chatting. My son and I both have doctor's appointments that morning. Currently I'm filming this the weekend prior, and we are getting ready for my father-in-law to come up a little bit later today and then all day tomorrow, and he will leave Monday morning pretty early, as we get up and going pretty early, but he also gets back on the road because they live a few states away, but he's coming up for today. So the kids are super excited about that for obvious reasons. They do love Grandpa. So we're kind of preparing for that. Today, I got all the kids. The girls are napping. My husband is in the field harvesting right across the road. And so my son is like riding his four-wheeler and or walking back and forth between my house and my mom's house in the field. So he's having some fun with that. It can certainly be stressful, I think, to have those situations where I'm like, okay, can I trust him to do that? But he's done very well today, and I explained to him the importance of that and of continuing to do well, so that we continue to, showing me that we can trust him makes us, likely and willing to do more of that. So let's see. I don't really have a whole lot scheduled yet for the upcoming week. I don't know about for y'all, but September has been just super busy here, and it just feels like I was just kind of trying to swim through the end of September. So now, it's October now. Okay, we survived September, but now we have to get into the next whole phase of it, right? It doesn't stop. We got to keep on going. But so my son has the last 2 nights of his youth, first and second grade football practice that night and a game that night. And then
where's Wes and Dada?
Out in the field.
Oh.
And then sorry, I was just trying to think. I'm kind of trying to decide how I want to do this. I continue to kind of change it and just trying to figure out what is going to work best, but I'm trying to make some changes in how I do this, because I'm not going to be putting all of my work-related appointments in here. That's not necessary. So we have something. So that morning
What birthday is it?
have a massage. I'm donating plasma that morning. I'm donating plasma this morning. There will also be my son and I got tickets to a college football game, my favorite college team, at a benefit in February, and so we are going to that. And I believe that I'm taking my son to that. So there's also, my girls have just a couple, I think this might be the last night of soccer there. And it's my father-in-law's birthday. So we just have, sorry, there's a lot of noise going on outside.
What are they gonna do? Mommy, can I watch that happening?
You take it in the living room. I kind of forgot what I was saying. The tractor and wagons pulled into my driveway to turn around and head down to where they have to take it to haul it, drop it off. Sorry, this is really, I'm going to make sure, what I'm going to do, I was trying to decide how to do this because I'm going to quit putting all of my home visits on here in any capacity. Can you turn that down a little bit, Maeve? So I'm going to note on this day, and this day for sure, and then probably this day. These are all going to be office days. My reminder or whatever to schedule visits on those days. I'm definitely working from home on this Monday, because I think the sticker is too big for it, and I'm going to put it there anyway, because that's the first business day of October, and so there's a whole bunch of month-end stuff, and I have like my whole day blocked off in, you know, a list of tasks that need to be done for the week. So that is my plan there. These are going to be like been scheduling office days. For my reminder that I will not be around home on those days. Okay, that's kind of what I have for that. So now I'm just going to jump in here and I'm going to write some of these things. So this is at 5:30. This game is at 2:30. Plasma, soccer, and that is honestly all I have kind of for my weekly so far this week. I'm just gonna look up front. I don't feel like I've put anything in here in quite a while. I did mark off, so this, what day I paid taxes on that day, in case that is important information. So as we pop into kind of October, getting somewhat set up for that. I don't have any like big things that come up in the month of October, mainly because I don't plan anything because of harvest. I'm not doing any May was the last time I even like kind of did it, and I didn't do it very much in May for like routine and habit tracking. But I have been starting things in here, like noting some of those yearly type things that I've been doing. No schoolwork holidays. I don't use this at all. I wouldn't use that again. I wouldn't do this again with the important dates because I just don't use that to reference it. But yeah, those reminders are nice to have in there. Okay, so all right, so that is still where we're at for the week at this point in time. Let me jump into with my weekly anyway. So now we'll pop into the daily. I've shared this before. I got it secondhand on Mercari. I don't know what it is. It looks to me similar to a Moterm, but there's no pocket and it's not labeled here. And it's also smaller than like the current, like the A6 Plus. So I don't know if it's a Moterm or some kind of off-brand, but I really like that. All right, so now we are getting into and I did do this a little bit different. I didn't do any time blocking over here, and I don't think I'm going to. I think what I'm gonna do is just on days where there are special things. I don't even have these dated. I am not prepared here for October, guys. Anyway, I will probably speed you through this because honestly, I don't have anything to talk about right at this moment, and I don't think anyone wants to just listen to me randomly not talk, so. I'm doing a page per day in this notebook, but I certainly do not need a page per day, which is kind of its own issue because there's a lot of blank pages, which don't, I guess, bother me significantly, really. So I think I'm just gonna write, this is the 4th, this is the 5th, this is the 6th, this is the 7th, the 8th, and so just any kind of big important things that would fall on this. So I mentioned Saturday we have this football game midday. Yeah, and otherwise I'm just using these as to-do lists, which I did a little bit this week, just kind of like that. Ends up being kind of what it looks like. And I really just used it on Wednesday. It was kind of an off week, but anyway, so that is the lack of, maybe I'll start just putting some like fun quotes. I have some like inspirational type things that, oh, that's Sunday. That's not the week I'm planning for, but that's okay. Can certainly never have enough motivational type things. So Mondays are hard for me. So on Monday we're gonna like choose happy over here. I'm so excited. My son doesn't know that I'm taking him to that game, and so I think that is going to be a lot of... Oh my goodness, why did I put it on that side of the page? That wasn't what I meant to do at all. Anyway, so has anyone figured out what they're doing for their 2024 planners? Have you ordered something? I know they've had launch stuff. A lot of people wait till like Black Friday sales, but I'm just curious to know if any of you guys have gotten anything and what you're using for 2024.
Welcome back, everyone. Since everyone loves surprises, I have a pop quiz for you. I hate pop quizzes. Same.
Yo, it looks like we're having a pop quiz. It's right now.
Let's see who does it better. You guys are more than welcome to use your calculators.
Okay, so pick one. If you have what you're using for 2024, are you making changes? Are you staying the same? I'm still really torn on what I'm doing and what I want my system to look like. Once again, back to the point where I'm like, how do I balance personal and work things? So I had work order me a planner, just like an hourly appointment book for work. And then I'm just kind of trying to figure out what would be a one, you know, planner. Can you please take that to the living room? Like, if you want me to pick something, I will. What I need for home is not going to include any work-related information. So depending on what I decide that is what you will see Plan With Me's in next year. So not a clue yet what that's going to be. I bought something. I'm rethinking it because I mean, I guess it was my mistake when I ordered. Like, I was just kind of in the rush and excited about it, but I don't believe it has half-hour time slots. And I don't have it yet, so we'll just see what happens with that. But thankfully, there are always buy-sell trade groups, and there's about 1 million different planners out there, so it shouldn't be a problem to find something that I'm wanting to use and stick with. Pretty excited. Like, I wasn't in this the entire year, but I definitely started planning in it like I should look through here and see how my planning style has changed. So that was pre-planning. I wasn't in it this week. I think I got it like this week. I think I started in here this week. So I've been in it a whole lot of already this year, but this is the week for this upcoming week. And here is my dailies for the upcoming week. Pretty simple here. Just a messy to-do list spot to write notes. And like I said, I carry it in here with me. Sometimes I feel wallety and I have wallet stuff in there. I'm just trying to sort of figure out the best balance for all the things that I need. So anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have questions or comments, I'd love to hear them below. And subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, bye.